It's time for the movie segment.
Movies.
Look who's on the couch.
Hi.
Austin. All right, so got to talk about Jupiter Ascending first, and then Austin wants to bring up something. I think you can see it on Netflix now. Whatever, we'll talk about that. Jupiter Ascending. A 2-hour epic by the Wachowski siblings. Not brothers anymore, because one of them is not a brother from another mother. He's now an other. Not making fun of you. You guys make great movies. They made The Matrix and some other great movies. All those Matrix movies. This is like just as epic as those movies, and dealt with some similar themes. Again, humans on Earth are just a product, just like in The Matrix. Mila Kunis stars. Tatum Channing. What's his name?
Charming Tatoes?
Channing Tatum. Magic Mike guy. Magic Mike guy's in it.
Dude, what's in the movies and
Yeah, he's kind of shirtless, half wolf boy, whatever. He's got some great boots that are like anti-gravity boots. Boots. Yes. They're anti-gravity boots, and he describes it like surfing, and you can kind of fly around with them. It's like the hoverboard, but boots.
Yeah.
What were those shoes with the wheels on them? The wheelies?
Wheelies?
Heelys.
Yeah. Heelys, yes. It's like the hoverboard version of Heelys.
Or moon shoes.
Or that. That might be better.
Cooler, vastly more expensive.
So, everybody on Earth, this whole time we thought we were, a sovereign planet, doing our thing, to find out we're really just cattle. And eventually, the people that own the planet, because you can, I guess, own people and planets, will come and harvest us to get, I assume, our T cells to give them longevity and long, beautiful lives. Just having more time to be. So there's a family that controls this industry pretty much, and so they're like the royalty of the galaxy. And Mila Kunis just happens to be that random 1 in a trillion occurrence where all of the genes perfectly mirror those of the mother of these 3 siblings. And under their rules, she gets to claim the title and the property, which Earth being part of the property. There are parts of the movie that are very Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy funny,
Nice.
if you get that kind of humor. And then there are other parts that are just action-packed Guardians of the Galaxy kind of stuff with space battles and flights and things like
The
that.
effects look really awesome.
Yeah, it's a definitely gonna see it on DVD if you don't want to spend the bucks to go see it in the movie. It is in 3D, so maybe spend the bucks and see it in that. It is kind of epic. And then kind of at the end of the movie, Mila Kunis goes back to her job as a maid, although she technically, at least according to intergalactic law, owns the Earth. And somebody asks her, why are you still working as a maid? You own this planet now. And she goes, well, you can't go around telling people you own the planet. They'll lock you up for that. All right, Jupiter Ascending. Okay, what is it that we need to talk about, Austin?
Okay, so recently I saw a man turn another man into a walrus.
That the Beatles did that.
Yes, but like
Cuckoo.
a skin walrus.
All right,
like,
what was the name of this?
This movie is called Tusk.
Tusk. Now that's Fleetwood Mac. Why are you talking about classic rock?
Okay, just think of like the human centipede, but walrus.
The human walrus.
The human walrus. You either go full walrus or you die.
Was that a line in the movie? Because that sounds
Yes.
pretty awesome. I need a bumper sticker.
It was a line in the movie, and it seems like it's just a really weird thing, but I found some really deep meaning in it, and I think
Kevin Smith wrote this. He directed it too.
Yeah.
So I'm familiar enough with that.
So it's a Kevin Smith product.
it's got the Jeepers Creepers guy in it. I don't know his name.
He's the one who's being turned into the walrus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a weird pedophile mustache. Can I say pedophile?
Yeah. That's,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You just can't describe what they do in detail.
is it kind of like Island of Dr. Moreau, where they're genetically being created into a monster?
No, okay, so, alright. These two dudes have, like, a little talk show where they make fun of people doing weird stuff. So they go over to Canada, and, you know...
First mistake.
Yeah.
Sorry, Canada. Keep visiting Myrtle Beach.
Something weird happened, and then they found this dude that was, like, in a wheelchair or whatever, and he's like, oh, let me talk to you about my stories when I was lost at sea. And apparently this dude was lost at sea and was raised by a walrus.
Okay.
And then, when he was leaving his wherever he was lost at sea, he killed and ate the walrus. So he feels really guilty about it, and he has, like, this obsession with walruses, and he hates humanity, so he, like, takes people and turns them into walruses.
Huh.
So...
Okay.
And that... Oh, can I spoil it? I really don't think anyone's gonna watch this.
Yo, well, look, it
Okay.
failed at the theaters,
Okay.
but there was a
Well-
great article of how that failure gave Kevin Smith the opportunity to make Clerks 3. Because his daughter was in the movie. She had a cameo in the movie. I think she was working at a convenience store or something in Tusk.
Okay.
And when they saw her on film in that clerk role, they said, let's do a Clerks 3.
Okay.
So that's supposed to be
Nice.
the kernel of...
Happy ending.
That's the lemonade
Nice.
out of the lemon.
Right.
All right,
Silver lining.
So spoil the ending.
Okay,
Does he go
okay.
full walrus?
He goes full walrus, and the dude that turned him into a walrus gets into a walrus costume, and they fight to the death.
Okay,
Sounds
then-
like a Kevin
and then-
Smith problem.
now I have to see it.
And then the dude that got turned into a walrus ends up at a nature preserve.
No, well, that gets ridiculous.
Yeah, he's in a nature preserve, and his old girlfriend comes back and feeds him a fish. She tells him that she loves him, and he cries.
But he looks like a walrus.
He
at
looks
this
like
point?
a walrus. He is a walrus. He's gone full walrus.
All right. Maybe I don't need to see this. So, old Fleetwood Mac album Tusk, now evidently a creepy movie by Kevin Smith. Jupiter Ascending in theaters now. Check it out. Events time!
Time for the event.
Time for the events segment. We've been teasing you each week with guests
For months.
for months, upcoming XCON guests, and we're about to announce a big one. But first, let's talk about some other stuff that's coming up.
That's just mean.
That's right. Right here in Myrtle Beach, there's another Comic-Con happening called Myrtle Beach Comic-Con. It's in a couple of weeks at Crown Reef Resort. We'll be there selling tickets to XCON and t-shirts with all the cute girls that you've come to know and love from right here on the couch.
Come get our autograph.
Yeah, well, yeah. Or serve a summons or whatever. Anyway, Crown Reef, check it out, Myrtle Beach Comic-Con. South Carolina Comic-Con is going on, I think, the same weekend in Greenville. And Mad Monster Party is going on the same weekend in Charlotte. So that's a big weekend. You're going to have to pick one of the three because it'd be hard
Or
to
go
do
to
all
a
three.
different one 3 different days.
That'll be hard to do. You could definitely do SC Comic-Con and Mad Monster Party in 2 days because they're about an hour and a half apart. But it'd be hard to get from Myrtle Beach to there and do all that. Anyway, that's a lot of conventioning in one weekend. Guys, you got to spread it out a little bit. Give everybody some time to save up for the next one.
Stop piling all the cons onto the same weekend.
Right? So,
Ain't nobody got money for that.
if you're saving for anything, you better be saving for XCON. And here's why. You ready, Steve?
I'm ready.
You want to tell them?
I think.
You want to be the one to utter the words?
Should I do it?
Just say the name. Look into the camera and say the name.
It's you've all been hearing the rumors, and it's happening. Ric Flair is going to be at XCON.
Woo!
Are you excited?
That is trademark. Sorry, Rick. I hope you didn't mind I borrowed that. The woo.
The woo.
So Ric Flair, legend of wrestling,
Flair.
will be there on Saturday.
The man.
Taking pictures and signing autographs.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be packed crazy nuts. There'll be a line around the convention center. So to make sure you get your chance to meet Rick, go online to our website and buy a Ric Flair Experience ticket.
The Ric Flair Experience.
We're only going to sell 150 of those because it wouldn't be fair to sell all of them and then people that show up at XCON don't even get the chance to meet him. So we're going to do 150 of those. Those will be the first 150 people that get to meet Ric Flair. And after that, it's whoever's in line, first come, first serve, go for it. But if you want to be in the first 150 people, go to our website and purchase the Ric Flair Experience, and you will be in, and
That's
you'll
a
get to
great
meet
idea.
Rick.
So what do you get with the Ric Flair Experience?
You'll be getting a signed photo and a photo with him. So he'll sign one of his photos, and you'll take a picture with him.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Right?
Yeah. Plus, you get to be first in line in front of everybody.
Well, it makes sure you get your chance.
You get a guaranteed space in line.
Yes, because when that line lines up, and it's the end of the day, and there's still people standing in line, it's going to be like one of those, hey, you're the last in line, and everybody in the rest of the line is going to go, shoo, and walk off. So don't be one of those guys.
Don't wait.
Buy your ticket for Ric Flair now, and be there early on Saturday, so you'll know when it's going to happen. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be amazing.
Also, if you want more of a Ric Flair experience than that, then you need to get a ticket to the VIP party, because he is going to be here at the VIP party on Friday night, May 15th.
Hanging out. Maybe on this couch.
Hanging out with us, maybe having a beer or two. I don't know. We'll see. Probably doing the woo at least 500 or 600 times.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome. Have Ric Flair running around Nerd Bar.
We'll all be hoarse by the end of the night.
We will officially give him the nerd chalice for the evening.
The official nerd challenge.
Yes, he'll be the nerd champion for the night. For all the guys that ever kick sand in your face on the beach, Ric Flair is now hanging out at your bar, guys. What do you think about that?
Yeah, now who's cool?
Yeah, right? So, speaking of who's cool, let's just take a moment of silence to remember Leonard Nimoy. You ready?
Yes.
That was for you, Leonard. We'll miss you. You were nerd cool before nerds were cool.
Right?
And we love that.
He was really pretty cool.
Yeah. Speaking of other XCON guests, don't forget the Walking Dead guests. Don't forget Power Rangers. Don't forget Xander from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Right.
Yeah.
People are really excited about that.
And we still have some more announcements next week, so don't worry.
There's even more people coming.
There's more surprises. If you already weren't convinced that XCON is going to be more awesome this year than ever, we just gave you a couple of more reasons. But there's still more to come.
It's explosive.
We'll be outlaying all the events, contests, games, special events in future episodes. But that's going to be a wrap for this one. We'll see you next time.
Hey everybody, this is Richard Harmon from the 100. Can't wait to see you all at Myrtle Beach XCON in May.
TV time! TV time. And we all know everybody's been watching The Walking Dead. But some other show started this week. What was it, Steve?
Marvel Agents of
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is back!
Everybody loves Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Right. Alright, so where do we want to go first? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Let's do Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. first.
Of course. So you guys saw the premiere this past Tuesday. Skye is starting to figure out some of her powers.
Yeah, she seems pretty wigged out about it.
Yeah, everybody seems pretty wigged out about it.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden, this cute little friend of yours can make things shake and blow up.
Yeah, I thought, was it Fitz?
Yes.
I thought he was going to have a meltdown there for a little while.
He freaked and panicked, and then he came around in the end. But that's not going to go well. Not being truthful is never going to work out.
No. I get the feeling Coulson's going to have issues with that at some point.
Coulson's got other issues to deal with right now. He's on a one-man mission to kill all of Hydra agents personally.
He's got a little bit of a revenge problem.
I don't blame him given what has happened. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. He's out to get him.
He's a little wound up.
Yeah. Excuse me. And Skye's dad finds out she's alive. And
Yeah, and who was expecting that guy to be so corny? I mean, that was just really...
it was, well, you know, he's eventually trying to get her onto his side, although he's a homicidal maniac. So, you know, like father, like daughter, watch out.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting when they finally get those two together. That's plus, Kyle MacLachlan.
So the theory is this season we're going to get more of Skye's reveal as actually being Daisy, or known as Quake, from the Inhumans. And the Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. storyline is going to lead, I think, directly into an Inhumans movie. Whether Quake will be in that movie, who knows? I mean, there's all kinds of negotiations, things that happen there. But I think they're setting up that movie and other movies at the same time.
Well, you get a lot of crossover, and I like that. That's one of the things I do like about Marvel. Marvel TV and Marvel movies seem to seamlessly be blending into one another, which is cool.
So we know there's a Marvel movie coming out May 1st, which is Avengers 2.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's time for the second Avengers movie.
So be watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I've waited so long, I forgot.
Be watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because I'm sure they're going to lead us into...
I'm sure.
They're going to lead us right into Age of Ultron.
We'll probably get something the week before, and we'll probably get something the week after.
Oh, yeah.
If it's on currently at that time.
There'll be a build-up. Oh, it'll happen.
If not, it'll be
It'll be glorious.
Yeah.
You got to watch it. All right, Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
They've made it to the Alexandria safe zone.
They all got jobs!
Yeah, I like how Monroe's a woman now, not a guy like in the comic books, but still a congressman from Ohio, or congresswoman, or person.
Congressperson.
I like her comment that, well, I guess the communist won because she's pretty much running a communist community now because...
It's a little communal, but I think it would have to be at that point.
Yeah, you don't have enough people for real free trade and commerce. Everybody's got to do a job and do it well.
Yeah.
To survive.
It's all about barter and getting along.
Yeah. Now,
helping your buddies out.
What's with the supports for that wall being on the outside of the wall?
I don't know. Everything about that wall I find suspicious and disturbing. One, how did those people create that wall? That wall's really big and complicated.
She explained that there was a giant mega mall under construction when
Yeah.
And they went and got the materials. And her husband is was an architecture professor. I'm sure he'll end up being one of the 3 people she banished. He started arguing with her, and she's like, "Get out! Oh no, you didn't!
Oh, you didn't! Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe she banished him before they got that wall built, and they
read the blueprints wrong."
Well, support should be on the inside, shouldn't they? Nah, it'll be fine.
Well, I only say that as an architect that if you're trying to buttress against a force, meaning like, thousands of walkers or scavengers or whatever, the kick bracing should be on the opposite side of the wall.
Go back to the prison. Where did they have all the bracing to keep all the walkers from pushing it's on the inside pushing out, not on the outside pushing in.
Yeah, so that just struck me as a little confusing, or maybe we just weren't seeing it right. Who knows? Carl's making a friend with some teenagers.
Yeah.
And Glenn showed up again in a big way.
Glenn is not making a friend.
No, Glenn is being like, I've had it to here with this. I'm not,
You have angered the Glenn!
Yeah, we're doing it my way, or I'm not doing it because you're going to get somebody hurt. And Eugene, he was there. I'm counting on you to do a little something more before we get to XCON, Eugene.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, Josh. So, yeah,
You got this.
Josh McDermott's going to be at XCON, so keep an eye out for Eugene. Hopefully he'll do something substantial or noteworthy.
Bring your mullet wig so he can autograph it.
Otherwise, when he comes to XCON, say, so what's it like to stand around for 8 episodes in the background? Love you, Josh. See you soon.
Don't forget, I'm smarter than you.
And that'll do it for this week's TV segment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the time of the year. Another XCON is almost here. Grab your money and log in now. Dr. Puck, we're gonna show you how. Just go to xconworld.com. You already know it's the bomb. Comic, toys, games, and fun. Movie stars, anime, I'm not dumb. Party concerts and hanging with me. As always, kids under 12 are free. You better get your ticks fast and save some cash. Oh, yeah.
That's the comics couch rub. I always do that rub because I'm getting ready to hold some awesome comics. So, comics couch time.
Yes.
What do we have, Steve?
Well, to crown the month of Harley Quinn variant covers, we have the Harley Quinn variant.
Her own comic, where she's fighting herself, I see.
We have Harley against Harley. It's anti-Harley.
That's a double Harley right
It's just
there.
Harley madness is what it is. I thought that was a great way to finish off the month of Harley covers.
This one, I don't know what to think about this one.
I don't really know what's going on in that picture, but I'm disturbed by it in many ways.
I think Aquaman's a little disturbed too.
He got that look on his face.
Yeah, is she just giving the dolphins jet power, or is she turning them into suicide bombers?
I don't know, but
You'll have to buy it and find out.
she's really excited about it. One way or the other.
Yeah, maybe she's licking her lips. Maybe she's hungry for fish sticks. Actually, she loves animals, so I doubt that.
Yeah, I don't think she'd eat the dolphins.
Yeah, she loves animals. It's people she has a problem with.
People.
And I see there's one back here like flying way in the air, so she's probably giving them jet power or something.
Yeah, like
Aqua
you do.
Laser 3000. Okay, so we're finished Harley month.
Harley month is done,
So nice of DC to do that
Yes.
during Black History Month.
right?
DC, he dropped the ball on that. You could have really
All
done
the stuff
somebody
you
else.
guys could have done. Harley,
Anyway, that's over.
but
But wait,
it's time for another Star Wars comic.
let's have a lot more variant covers with another chick all over it. So what do we have?
It's Princess Leia #1 from the new Star Wars series.
Princess Leia #1. You know you want it. All right, so this is the first issue of an ongoing series in the Star Wars world of what's going on with Princess Leia.
Yes.
And we have variant covers because it's the first issue.
A lot of variant covers.
All right, now do you know what we have? And we're going to go through them.
Well,
Are there too many?
let's see here.
All right.
That's the normal cover. Right
This
there.
is your regular.
So that's the cover you'll see the most of, just on the shelf.
Right. So this is a good keeper.
And then we'll just go through them here.
Let's go through them, shall we?
We have the action figure cover, ever popular.
Very cute.
Everybody likes that. Those seem to be extremely
So it's
popular
a
in the
1 in
variants.
5, 1 in 10.
Probably a 1 in 10, 1 in 15.
1 in 10. Okay.
We have the ever popular Scotty Young. With
Scotty
his own
Young.
take
Scotty
on
Young.
Princess Leia from the Star Wars series there.
Very popular as well.
Everybody loves the movie tie-in covers with the
Photo
photographs.
cover. Now you're right back into your
Those are
childhood.
great, bringing back the memories.
Welcome to 1978, people.
Then we have two artist covers. We have the Alderaan cover.
Or what's left of it.
I don't know how to feel about that. It's, too
That was
soon.
an intense moment of sadness for Princess Leia.
It's too soon.
It's too soon.
And then a weird combination cover. Everything on here says Star Wars, but the costume she's wearing is actually from Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how to feel about that. That's another one of the artists. I believe that's a 1 in 25 there.
Spoiler alert, that's her daddy in the background. She clearly has daddy issues, but she was a princess, so we let that slide.
There you go.
Now,
Muy importante.
where's the slave Leia variant?
We didn't get that with this particular issue. Most of these have been set in these between Star Wars and Empire set,
So we're not slave Leia yet.
we may not get to that for a while. Maybe
Okay.
a year before
It's coming.
we see a slave Leia.
It's coming. The fans want it. They've already conceptualized. There's a lot more good comics than that, but we don't have time to show all of them to you.
It was a monster week. There's some great stuff that came in this week.
And we like
Awesome
to show
new
you.
Image #1s, awesome new DC and Marvel's starting their pre Secret Wars
The
comics.
pre Secret Wars. That's like asking for a girl's phone number.
Yeah.
Okay. So Marvel's asking for your phone number before they start the Secret War.
You know you're going to give it to them.
So just jot down those digits and call me maybe. We'll see you next time.
Hello, fellow nerds! If you are in Myrtle Beach, you need to check out XCON Comics on Main Street. It is the heart of the beach. Inside, you will find Nerd Bar, a new concept in nerdy entertainment. XCON Comics is the home of XCON, one of the fastest growing Comic Cons and the biggest in South Carolina. Whether it's comics, games, art, movies, or just something truly unique, XCON Comics and Nerd Bar is the home of what is cool in Myrtle Beach. Check out facebook.com/nerdbar1 for more information. And remember, hot chicks love comics too.